monsters, 4 monsters, dragged a 20-year-old girl off the street and gang raped her for 2 hours.
Welcome back, Big Si Vlogs. I am Big Si. So today's video is Danny Tomo. Now, it happened yesterday. This is where the young girl, 20-year-old girl, was raped by 4 illegal migrants. 4 days have gone past and the police have done absolutely nothing. I mean, when I say absolutely nothing. He's questioning the police. They've got no answers. They don't know. They won't get the chief inspector down. They won't do nothing until Danny decides to get the lads down a protest. They're going to have a protest, a peaceful protest, to get some answers off the local police. It's bad when you got to resort to these sort of levels, you know, a peaceful protest and want answers to see what's happening. Now, if it was 4 British white guys that have been arrested, hunted down, all of the news, all of the media and everything, it's like they're frightened to say anything nowadays. They're frightened to upset. That's the way the world's gone. Sad. Very sad. Anyway, as I say, I'm Big Si. If you want to help my channel, click up there or click down there. He's Danny Tomo. What's your thoughts on it? This is a 3.5 hour video reduced. I've had to reduce it down. 3.5 hours is far too long. So I've edited it best I can.
I don't know that.
What do you mean we don't know that?
We don't know that.
We don't know that someone's been raped?
No,
There's a woman that's currently in hospital.
Yeah, we know about that.
What do you mean you know about that? The way you're talking, imagine
no,
if that was your daughter.
What I'm saying to you is, right, we're carrying out our investigation.
Yeah, but it's been 4 days. Someone needs to tell the community something. It's been 4 days.
It's going to be our media department that deal with all this.
And where are the media department?
Well, you have to go through, if you can call 101.
Right.
Okay, and they'll put you in touch with the media department. But my sergeant, if you want to speak to
I'd like to speak to the sergeant.
Do that. But what I'm saying to you is that we are doing our investigation.
Yeah, but let me be very honest, right? When something happens on this sort of level, it's normally there's press conferences.
Yeah.
When there's a, like, let's say there's a fire at a mosque, suddenly the whole police community is sat inside the mosque, making sure everyone's aware that everything's going to be okay, guys. And it's now been 4 days. There's a woman sat in hospital that's been gang raped by 4 men, and they're walking around. It could be him, it could be him, it could be him, it could be him. Women don't want to let their kids outside. They don't want to let their women outside. That's not good enough. I mean, 24 hours, acceptable. 48 hours, questionable. 4 days.
Yeah.
4 days.
Okay.
So before the crowd comes here in a minute, we want to give the opportunity.
Here.
They're coming, yeah.
Okay.
And we
Just wait there a
speak
minute,
to a
I'll
sergeant.
find my sergeant.
Okay, I'll wait. So before we gather as a crowd here, I want to give the opportunity for these police officers to have a chat with us. There's a couple of lads here that are residents of Epping. There's other residents of Epping that are in the car park down there. You know, it's been 4 days. 4 days. I mean, 24 hours is okay, you're doing your inquiries. 48 hours is questionable. 4 days. 4 days. And there's still no information about anything. So she's going to get a sergeant. Let's see what the sergeant says. What did I say? Did I say Epping? Oh, you know what I mean. I know what I mean.
I know what you mean. You're standing next to me. What are you saying? Anyway, sweet.
Yeah, good. See?
Yeah, good.
Waiting for this. Because they'll still be in there.
Yeah, they're here. 100%. Yeah.
So the reason this is so important is because the lads that I'm currently doing stuff with and that I went to France with and that we're doing stuff, these lads are from Epping, from Epson. They're all from Epson, all of them. And they're like, Danny, something needs to happen. It's been 4 days. 4 days and women ain't letting their kids out, women ain't walking their dogs, women ain't, and they're not doing anything, not even saying anything. And that speaks volumes. Silence speaks more than anything. And
Which way are we going? Left or right? Excuse me, sorry.
Hi there. Hiya.
Leave the
Yeah,
building.
before it gets a bit, before, don't touch me, please. Before the crowd gathers, before the crowd gathers and there's a big commotion, we want the opportunity to give someone to have a chat with the community outside. It's been 4 days, guys. It's been 4 days. Why are you smiling?
I'm a council worker.
Okay, it's been 4 days and there is gang rapists walking the streets of this town and no one is talking to the community on any level. And that is unacceptable. 24 hours.
Fella,
no,
you're
not
distressing people.
I'm not
Out,
distressing anyone.
please,
You're
just
distressing.
out you go.
Mate, there's gang
There you go.
rapists out there.
Yeah.
Are you a
Let's
police
talk
officer?
outside.
Are you a
Let's
police
talk
officer? No, you're not a police officer.
Let's talk
I'd like to
outside.
speak to a police officer. Are you a
Please,
police
mate.
officer? No, you're not a police
Please
officer.
talk
No, I
outside.
want to speak to a
Talk
police
outside.
officer. I want to speak to a police
Out.
officer. No. Don't you can raise your voice at me, mate.
need
Are
to
you a
get
police
out.
officer? Are you a police officer? If you put,
Excuse me, you're
it's civil.
trespassing.
It's a civil matter. If I'm trespassing, it's a civil matter. I want a police officer here. I want to speak to a police
You
officer.
need to get out your trespassing.
No, it's a civil
Out.
matter, and you
Out.
know the law. You can, listen,
Trespassing.
there's gang
need
rapists
to
out
get
there,
out.
mate. Imagine if it was
Let's
your
talk
daughter.
about it
Imagine
outside.
if it was your
Talk
daughter.
about it
How would you
outside.
feel?
I
Don't
know,
put your hand
I
on me.
know, I
Don't
know.
put your hand on me.
Outside.
Don't put your hand on me.
Outside.
Are you a police officer? Are you a
Outside.
police officer? Mate,
Environmental
look,
enforcement.
these people are worried, mate. They're scared.
Look, you're
They're
doing this-
do you
you're
think,
doing
do you think,
this
what?
for publicity.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? So
So
why
let's
aren't they
go
talking to the
outside.
public then? Do you think if they talk to the public, they think I need to be
If
here?
you stand there, we can talk.
I'll talk to you right here, mate. We'll talk to you right here. They're about to arrive. The Epson lads are about to, Epson lads are about to arrive. All the lads that from this area are about to arrive right here. You think you've got a problem with me? They're about to arrive and they're going to ask the same questions. Where the hell, who is it that's gang raped this girl? Where are they? And what are you doing to find them? Not you personally, because you're not a police officer, you're an environmentalist. What a shit job that is. But seriously,
That's not really nice,
yeah,
is
but
it?
you're not being very nice, mate. You think this is a joke? Do you
You're
think this is a joke?
terrible.
I got a daughter. She's 11 years old.
So have I.
Yeah. So
So
what
have
would
I.
you do if it was your daughter then? What would you do if it was your daughter?
Do it the legal way.
Do it the legal way. It's been 4
you're
days.
trespassing.
It's been.
You're
That's a civil matter.
trespassing.
That's a civil matter.
You
That's
need
a
to
civil
get
matter.
out. You
I'm
need to
asking
get-
you,
Mate, you're going to get arrested.
For what?
You're going to get for
For what?
trespassing.
It's a public building.
Pay the wages.
Oh, not that old argument
Mate,
again.
they're concerned. Do you think they're here?
mate.
Why do you think
Mate.
they're here? Why do you think they're here? Do you think they're here for publicity?
It's a public building.
They're here
I
because
agree.
they're worried.
I agree.
So what are you doing to ask questions? Who's answering questions? Who's willing to sit with the community like they would? You know, when the fire went in the mosque, they all sat in the mosque together and they all sat with the community. Why is it the white working class? Why is it only the white working class that doesn't get that kind of treatment? Why are the heads? Where's what's his
agree.
name? Tommy Pearson.
Yes.
Where's Tommy Pearson? Where's Tommy Pearson?
Right.
Where's Tommy
Hang
Pearson?
on, I agree with you.
So where's Tommy
But what you're
Pearson?
doing is you're doing it in the
Well, how
wrong
what we're
way.
going to do? Sit and wait until someone else to get raped? Wait for his daughter to get raped, or his daughter to get raped, or his sister, or his mother, or someone else to get raped? What we're going to do? Wait about. There's 4 gang rapists walking the street, and you're concerned about me being here.
Well, that's because you're causing distress to staff.
I'm not causing
who are
distress.
doing civil work to help society.
What, mate? A woman has been gang raped on the streets of this beautiful town, and you're talking to me about someone being distressed about people asking questions.
So do you not
Are
think?
you serious?
Do you not think that we all understand that?
So
We
where
don't want that.
is Tommy Pearson? Where is Tommy Pearson in the press conferences? Where's the
Well, it's not
borough
here,
commander?
not here,
Where's the borough
obviously.
commander? Okay, where's he based then? And we'll go there. Where's the borough commander based?
Well, I don't know. But
Where are they
here
based
is
then?
not the right place.
That's the police station here. This is Epson, is it not? That's a police station.
It's not
I know
the right
you
place.
I find this a bit. But imagine if it was your daughter. How would you feel right now if it was your daughter?
What you're saying.
If it
everybody
was your
understands.
daughter, would you be standing around waiting for the legal route?
Everybody
Would you?
understands.
Would you?
Well, I wouldn't do it this way.
Wouldn't do it what way? I'm standing at a door frame. I'm standing at a door frame.
Okay,
You're more than
thank you.
welcome to shut the
Appreciate
door.
that.
You're more than welcome to shut the door.
All right, let's pop out. And then we can talk.
Do you have?
Why
Do,
would we pop out?
why don't you pop out?
Because this is look.
I want to speak to a police officer.
You're nobody to tell us to pop out, are you?
You will know one, mate. You can go home. I'm not. Like, I'm gonna. What do you think I'm gonna?
Trespass.
Look, it's a civil matter.
It's a public building.
It's a public building.
You're causing distress.
By to who? Who am I causing? They're causing distress to us.
And there's secure information in here, so you can't.
Secure information of what about the environment?
Lots of stuff, so you can't come in.
Girls, we're just about it. We're very concerned. The community of this town are very concerned about the rape that happened 4 days ago. No one's talking to the community. I don't mean to distress anyone. Girls,
You're causing distress. You need
you're
to get
causing
out.
us distress. I'm not doing this from a place of hate. We've waited 4 days now. We've waited 4 days. No information. Who was it? Have they been arrested? Are you safeguarding the community? Are the police officers everywhere? Are they making sure that the whole area is swarmed with police?
We get your message. We
You
understand.
get your message. You get the message.
We
Do
understand.
you know if it's the
But
old
you're
days?
causing distress.
Am I
People trying
causing
to
you
go
distress
home.
by asking these questions? No. Look, she's saying no.
Who wants to go home?
People, we're trying
Go,
to go
go,
home.
yeah, go. If you want to go home, go home. No, if you want to go home, go home.
Please. You don't want to go on.
So you're not concerned about the rape that was happened 4 days ago?
Yes,
then?
everybody's
Well, then, so
concerned.
what's going on then? What's going on then?
I tell you what, we'll pass on the message.
To who? Who are you passing the message on to?
People who are appropriate to pass on to. We don't know.
You
but
don't
we'll
give a
find
shit,
out.
do you? You don't give a shit.
What? You're
Look at
just
you
a
stand there.
baiter. You're
A beta
aren't you?
saying what?
You bait
What? Coming
people.
in and making sure that you get.
Why would you argue when
Here we
people
go.
are on your
Here we go.
side?
This is the person. This is the person that has a bit of logic. Can we speak to you, please?
I've actually spoken to...
going
Can we
up.
Go on. Sorry, everyone, move out of the way. Let her.
Yeah, yes.
Don't be silly. What do you think she's concerned? This is community. It's a civil matter. Do you know the? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know the law? Do you know the law? You're an environmentalist, mate. You're not. You're a. Yeah, of course you can, sweetheart. I apologise. Okay. Right. So what's? Okay. Okay. We'll stand right here. Can you not see that everyone's a little bit concerned here?
Yeah, we understand that.
No, they don't understand that. It's been 4 days. So where's Tommy Pearson?
He's like genuinely not here today.
Okay, he's not here today. So where is he then? Get him on the phone. Tell Tommy Pearson that the community of this town is about to arrive and they want to answer questions. Okay, it's been 4 days, lads. What are you doing?
Good question. The chief constables put out a statement, I think about 15 minutes ago.
Oh, that's convenient. What's it say?
I'll tell you what it is. I would have a look at their website.
I'll tell you one bit of it. I'll tell you one bit. In the meantime, I would urge people not to speculate about the descriptions of these suspects, as this may lead to additional tensions within our local community.
So you're more concerned
So
about
worried
people.
about
People aren't worried about finding these guys. Has anyone been arrested?
I'm not involved in the investigation.
You don't know as a police officer from this town if anyone's been arrested for the gang rape of a woman.
So I'm not involved in the investigation. So
Well, find someone that is. Let's go. Where are we going to find someone that is?
no one in Epsom because they work in offices like.
Well, can we bring someone down? Because the community are very concerned. The community are very, very concerned. It's been 4 days. What worked on the case? It's been 4 days. Yeah, 4 days, mate. What do you think's about to happen in this town? What do you think's about to happen? What do you think's about to happen, mate? What do you think? You're talking about an investigation. Let me tell you about an investigation. If this was a mosque that was set on fire, that you would be inside the mosque, sitting down, having cups of tea, making sure they were all up to date. No one's up to date in this town. No one. And it takes people like me to have to come and travel here just to get people to come out and talk to us. What the hell is going on?
I would like to talk to you about it.
Okay, go on then.
Why don't
Do you? Where do you know anything, mate? Do you know anything? You don't know. So none of you know nothing. None of you know
I
anything.
don't have anything that I can tell you today because the media.
Well, go and make a phone call and find someone that can.
I know I do not.
If you don't want the tension to the community, then someone needs to get on the phone to someone that knows what they're talking about, and they need to come and give these people their answers. A gang rape of a 20-year-old girl, and you lot are standing around with your silly hats on, doing fuck all to help anyone. There's a serious issue.
It's nice to see you out though. Where were you the other day?
Why are you
Where
not?
were you the other day?
May I?
He wants to know where you lot are.
Where were
Have you
you?
been swarming this community? Have you been swarming this community to make sure that this gets put to bed?
James will answer if you want to answer. I don't have anything I can tell you at this point in time. I appreciate a lot of people are here because you want answers because you are concerned about the safety of our community.
Mate, listen, this is not who, give it about 15, 20 minutes.
There'll be more people.
Okay, why can't you get someone on the phone that can come down here and talk to this community and give them an update on what is going on? Have you arrested the gang rapists that are currently walking the streets of this town?
I don't have anything to tell you. Before I came out today, I was told there'd be a protest in place, and we were told not to speak about it. And if you want answers, you can.
Not to speak about it. Not to talk. Are you fucking for real? You're the police, and you're not willing to talk to me. Lads, you're fucking taking a piss. Do you want it to go off in this town, do you? Do you want it to go off? Do you want it to go off? Go and make some fucking calls now. Go and make some calls. Go and make some calls and find out. You can't make a call. Imagine if that was your daughter. Imagine if that was your mother. Imagine if that.
your fucking daughter, bro. Why is that your fucking daughter?
Yes, because you're the only one stood here telling us the fuck all going on, boys. Go and make a couple of phone calls. Try and get someone down here that can tell us what's going on.
It's because the conversation was already had before you came.
It's been 4 days. Is the man that's walking across that car park, is that gang rapist, is it? We don't know. Is it him over there? We don't know. How can you allow children and girls to go about their normal daily lives? Have they been flooding this town in the last couple of days?
Yeah. Know nothing about it, yeah.
Have you guys been patrolling this area en masse for the last few days?
I don't have anything to tell you about the investigation.
You don't have
Not an
nothing to
investigation,
say,
mate. You're saying the wrong. I suggest you fucking leave, mate. You're saying the wrong thing. I'm asking you a question about policing in this town. Have
Nobody here, sir.
no one can talk.
Well,
So,
get someone in
so what are you
there.
waiting for? You waiting for it to kick off, are you? You waiting for it to kick off before someone starts answering? Is that what you're going?
Us to start doing stuff.
What's fucking protest, mate? These are parents. These are fucking lads that are concerned about their community, and you lot don't say nothing.
All I'm here to do today is ensure you can exercise your right to protest, so no one gets in your way. And
They want answers. They don't give a shit about protest. They want answers. You have the ability to make a phone call and say, look, I think these lot need to be spoken to by someone that knows what they're talking about. And you're not willing to do that. There you go. Is your phone ringing? Why can't someone ring Tommy Pearson and get the borough commander to come and speak to the community? Why can't that happen?
because I already know the phone calls have been had, and they've said that we're not to tell anybody about the investigation.
You ain't investigating fuck all. You're not allowed to. You're doing nothing. You're hiding things.
I can't help
That's
it
what you're
It's
doing.
being hidden.
You know who it fucking is. You're hiding things.
After Southport, they said they weren't going to hide no more shit.
Yeah.
No, it's not my phone.
Remember what
That's
happened
when
after
everything
Southport?
erupts,
Do
innit?
you remember Southport? Do you remember what happened when the police didn't disclose what was actually going on? And let me tell you something very clear. I mean, I'm speculating now, but I don't know the truth of it, but I'm letting you know. If this was 4 white lads that had done this to a girl, I'm almost guarantee you it'd be on the news within a couple of days, and you lot know that. There's a reason why after 4 days there's still no information. All these women walking around, she has no idea it's who's walking around the corner to. No idea. And you lads are stood there just doing what the Germans did. I'm just obeying orders. Imagine if it was your family. I tell you what, let's go meet the rest of the lot in Epping, shall we? What time is it? Oh fuck! I keep saying Epping. Fuck it, because I keep going. Let's go. Come on, let's go down there. Epson station. Yeah, let's go to the station.
Let's go where it's
Sorry for shouting.
Don't be
Yeah,
silly.
sorry. Epson. It's because I've been to Epping so many times. They're taking the piss, mate. They are taking the absolute. They're actually taking absolute piss.
That's 4 of them.
It's come from somewhere, that CCTV. It's got to come from a shop somewhere, isn't it?
What's that? What's this? Where's this come from?
This is what's been on Facebook. This is what they're supposed to be. It's the suspects.
That's who they're supposed to be.
Where's that? Has that come from this community? Like around here, this way then?
Let me find it on Facebook. I'll see if I can find it again.
It was on the Facebook group, wasn't it? It was on there. It was on the what, mate? It was on the Facebook.
Just want to make sure, because these lads on camera, unless they want to be on camera, so I'm just being very careful, because these lads have all got jobs and businesses, and I don't want to put them on camera. So, yeah, I want to, yeah, if we could find out where that.
I just took a screenshot. It might have been an
Russ,
Epsom town group or something.
Russ, you seen that picture? And then 4 lads. Have you seen the picture? Picture of 4 lads. Apparently, it's supposed to be them.
I'm trying to find it.
What was it on an
Just put on. Well, look, we've got
group.
a Patriots group.
Yeah.
On there, but,
closed.
They put 4 white guys on there, didn't they?
Yeah, we're gonna meet you at Epsom station and come back.
that'll be all right.
Bollocks.
Let's have a look.
Bollocks.
That's bollocks. That's
Nah, they're not.
Yeah,
They're not. They're not white.
Well, they ain't white geese.
Nah, they.
yeah, it's put on there. It's Facebook. I ain't got Facebook. So I'm just like,
Look at them. Oh, fuck it. Where's that gone? I don't know what's happened there. Get that back up. Billy. How you doing, mate? You alright? How you doing, mate? Yeah, no worries, man.
that's soap, isn't it? What is it? Yes, soap. No, they're not.
So there is a picture that's come out, 4 lads. Look, they look definitely look Middle Eastern. We can't confirm that in a minute, but apparently that's come from CCTV. But what I don't want to do is put that on the. So, I mean, we don't want to hinder any investigation, whatever is going on. I can't believe the way the police were talking then, mate. I mean, can you imagine if a different community, man, they'd be inside the mosque talking to them. I know they would. Lads, if anyone's been there, just make sure you don't get into any faces, or I'll make it. Yeah.
Don't fuck it up before we get there.
I know, yeah, come on.
There's one car going down there. They've obviously called for more people to go there.
should be, yeah.
I think the weekend, I think
The thing is, a lot of people have only just finished, didn't they?
Yeah,
I
think Saturday is going to be the one. Saturday.
So if any of you want to know what's just happened, we went to the town centre, the town hall, where Epson police station is. They started locking all the doors, so we tried to get a conversation with them first off. But this is about just showing a pushback. This community's scared. This community's worried. Yeah, I'm not putting myself on the camera because I might get some of the lads' faces on there. They got businesses and stuff like that, so that's why I'm not. They're taking the piss, aren't they?
Fucking
taking the piss, mate.
I swear to God, take it.
That was another community, mate. They'd be
Right
in
there,
there.
bro.
Where was it? Right down there.
It's a Labyrinth is there.
Yeah.
See that nightclub
Yeah,
there?
yeah,
The
yeah,
church
yeah,
is
yeah.
right there, bro. Where them traffic lights are, bro. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Right
Down there.
Right there. Literally right there. That's the church there, bro.
Yeah. See how the way they're talking, it's got no regard. No regard.
Chat with him, and he said, listen, I can tell by the look on your fucking face. He said, you know what you're holding back from us.
Yeah.
He said, I've got daughters. He said, I'll tell you, I'll fucking kill them. He said, you know what you ain't telling us.
I know.
They do know.
They know, of course they know. And that picture I've just seen that picture, they ain't English.
No.
They ain't English.
And where's that?
I don't know, that's why we don't want to put it on camera enough, because we don't know. I mean,
I won't put nothing up. I'll edit it first, because the boys recorded the whole fucking thing.
yeah, that's right. It is what it is. No, it's only. Yeah. Hold on, yeah, stand it.
Boys, this can't roll though, mate. You know it's got to go off, boys. You know it's got to go off. We're gonna have to
Just be mindful that I'm.
make this big, yeah, and get.
Where are we going? Over here. Is that the station there, is it? Yeah. How you doing, mate? All right? Yeah, good. Spence, nice to meet you, mate. What time is it now?
Rumour has it.
Should have been. It's 300. Why are there not hundreds there?
No, what's happening?
What time is it now? 5:05. Right, we'll wait till 5 and we'll fight over it. They don't want any more buildings to disappear. All them. How are we, lads?
Yeah,
How are we, mate? Yeah, good, mate. How you on, mate? There you are, mate. How you doing? You alright? Good. Just had a chat with them. See on the live stream or not? Just had a chat with them down there.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, they didn't care, mate. When he was talking to them, like, they was just like, well, there's investigation going. Investigation, it's just been 4 days.
That's right.
4 days, mate. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's having women and children just walking around this town, not knowing the person that's walking around.
Exactly that.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wait, where's them lot? It's gonna go. 5 o'clock, innit? So I'm going to try and just walk over here, got to get the faces on. How are we, lads, all right? Yeah. So, we've just had a chat with the police, and the disregard for this community is incredible. I mean, you've got women and girls walking around this community, no idea who they're walking around with, where these people are. And there's a picture that's now come on. There's a picture that's now come on social media. Or I can describe it. I don't know. This is unconfirmed, but apparently these CCTV pictures are coming from someone that's managed to catch the picture of these lads. They look like Middle Eastern, probably in their mid-20s. But the way the disregard for this community, the way that police have just spoken, that's an issue in this country, because I'll tell you now, if it was any other community, they'd be sat in there in with the community having press conferences. Not one press conference, not one, nothing. And you know the only thing that the police have put out a statement today, the only thing that the police are saying is that they don't want people to speculate because it could rise tensions. Not that, don't worry, we're on it. We've got loads of people, loads of police all over the place looking for these lot. They're more concerned about people speculating as to who it is. And that's a serious issue. A real serious issue. Community of Epson. Like I said, I don't want to get anyone's faces on camera because we don't know who's got businesses and everything else. So I'm going to keep people's faces off the camera. But this highlights the fact that this is an absolute tragedy. Boys. Oh, hello. How you doing? How you doing? You alright? Oh, bless you. Thank you. How you doing? You alright? Mate, I don't know. You shouldn't be here by now. Like Billy.
Sherry called Billy Cooper.
It's fucking right.
Is that me at the station?
Yeah, that's the best. Yeah, much better. Look at it. That's it. Yeah.
5 minutes ago, bro.
Yeah.
A couple of people straight was late. Just fucking do this shit, bro. Bill, where are you?
So, massive. All coming out in support of it because they need to support the fact that this has gone on for too long. This is 4 days in. These women and children have no idea what they're walking around. And these lot are taking the absolute piss. They should have told them 24 hours later, there should have been a press conference telling these people exactly what's going on in this community in terms of the investigation and everything. And nothing for them at all. Absolutely nothing.
Johnny hates me. Listen now. What, John?
Yes, bro. How you doing? Say again? Oh, mate, everyone trying to reach out. It's hard for me at the minute. It's fucking, I'll get those on the message. Nah. Pop up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right, okay. Right, okay. Yeah. What are you on Instagram? Facebook. What's your name on it? John Reed. John, okay. She's here. Yeah. Cheers, bro. Yeah. So as you can tell, if you look around, you have a look around, you see what's starting to happen. You see what's starting to happen in the community. So what's going to happen when Mr. Tom? Listen, this is not directed at you. You've got to understand. This is not directed at you because I can see that you're a PCSO. But you have to understand. Look at this community. They're very angry, yeah? and we don't want it to go a certain way, do we? We don't want that, and you don't want that. Okay. So we need a senior police officer. These people ain't leaving until the senior police officer comes down and says a statement. Give us an idea of what these people are being faced with. They all have daughters, they all have wives, they all have... No, not happening. No one's moving. No. Disrupt the community. You're talking about a gang rape of a 20-year-old woman by 4 men and you're talking about people moving about that. That's crazy. Yes. So who's left in the police station now?
My sergeant is coming down to see you, I believe.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm sure you're all
the
here
sergeant's coming. We should go to the sergeant.
Residents, mums, dads, grandparents. Another horrific attack here in Epsom. And it's time that the community come together to put a stop to this. We just want descriptions. We're not asking for nothing else. No one's making any assumptions. We literally just want descriptions. Right now, these women and girls do not know who they need to be looking out for. They are walking around Epsom town like normal, and so are the suspects. No one has been detained. We need some answers.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to say a piece, be my guest.
Yeah, give me this one. Hold that camera for me.
You round that way.
Yeah. So as you know, I'm not from this community, but I felt obliged to come here today because I tell you now, I see this happening around the country, and they keep putting it under the carpet, and they keep making sure that it just goes away. You guys live in this community, and I'm telling you now, they're starting to try a big cover up here, because we know if this was any other community, they would be inside those local communities, sat with them, sitting with them and talking to them all about it. And you all know that's true. When we went to the police station a minute ago, they're not interested. They're not interested because there was only a few of us there. I think the sergeant wants to come down in a minute, maybe. I'll tell you what, we won't wait for him. Let's go to him. Let's go down to where they are. Let's go and have a chat with that sergeant. That's where they are. That's the people that should be investigating this. You all have women and children in your families. Your women, your girls are currently walking these streets from school, from college, from work. They have no idea where these men are, who they are, what they look like, and unfortunately, in 2026, we know, they know, right now, exactly who they are, and they're not telling anyone. They're not telling you if they've been arrested, they're not telling you if they know where they are, or if they've got them. So let's go and have a chat with that sergeant.
There's a load of people that we're still going to leave it on fire. Yeah, well, someone just have to start walking.
Right.
He's obviously bang on fire now.
People are still arriving. We're going to give it 5 minutes.
How are you?
Yes. How are we doing, mate? Yes. Yeah. I can't go, can I? I'm banned, innit?
I don't know.
Yeah, banned from Dover. We're banned. We're banned. How are you, mate? All right. Yeah, good to see you. See you. Yeah.
I'm just going to give it till about 5:30.
Yeah.
We're just going to wait for a few more people to arrive.
Yeah.
Just do make your way down a little bit, guys, so that everyone can get out of the train station.
Look at the community. Community, mate. Look at that community spirit.
Down to the police station. You've got a letter written to hand to the police. From all of us.
Banned.
I've never got nothing back.
No, no, it's fucking...
I'll see what the other fucking shit he can't done.
Yeah.
What it is.
Just remember, I'm on a live stream here, so...
I live in Malden.
Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry, mate. Give me a second, yeah? Oh, look! They can arrive, look! They can turn up when they want to. What's the answer, Zach? Let me guess, you're turning up, what, because people are now gathering, right? Dealing with something else? Well, you should be dealing with one thing. What do you mean you're dealing with something else? Taking the piss. Where's Tommy Pearson? The person, where's Tommy Pearson? Where's Tommy Pearson? Get your borough commander on the phone. Get your borough commander on the phone.
There's some kids causing me
issues. Well, it is there. Well, there's about to be a few more issues, mate, unless you get someone on the phone, mate. Someone needs to get... Well, you should be, mate. You should be. You're worried about some kids. But guess what, mate? There's some gang rapists on the loose. You might want to deal with them. Yeah? Forget them. You're not going to get sucked in. No, of course you're not. Oh, what a stupid fucking thing to say. What a stupid thing to say. Not get dragged into it. Go and talk to a 20-year-old woman that's currently sat in hospital. Yeah, sound. The disregard, man. They don't care. They don't care, mate. They don't care. Fucking hell, bruv. What you been? How you been? Yes, bruv. How you doing? You're good, mate. This is what I mean when a community comes out, mate. It's brilliant.
The police station is shut.
Well, the sergeant's still in there.
Now the sergeant wants to come in. But there ain't a lot of them in there. Ain't like a main station. Don't get nicked in there's illegals all in these flats. Right, they're all at the fucking windows, look.
There you are, look. Look at it, look at that community, look. That's what should happen. Every time something happens, that's what should be happening. All the English and British lads coming out and not having it. That's how it's done. Yeah? These police have had it for too easy for too long. Too long they've had it easy for. They're not worried about us. They need to fear us again. That's the problem. They need to fear us again. You don't want to get dragged into it. He goes, I've got some kids to be investigating. I said, investigating kids? What are you investigating kids for? Where's the sergeant there? Where's he sending PCSOs? Where's the person that's going to address this community? Yeah, watch the cabbie. Got me fucking fags. Go down there, bang on the fucking windows. Don't fucking mad at it, mate. Hey, mate, they need to fucking fear us again, mate. It's a problem, bruv. We're too fucking soft on them. You know what I mean? If any other community, bruv, any other community, it'd be going off, bruv. And they'd have people inside the mosque all talking to them, sitting down with the elders, all sitting down saying, don't worry, we'll find them out. It'd be on the news every fucking night. But because it's the white working class, they don't want to fucking do it.
Nice little turnout with fucking life.
Yeah, look at this, look. Look.
Yeah, well, the problem is, you've got more people. We told people to come at 5:30, so I know everyone's thinking no, but it's
yeah, but you need the momentum. You need the momentum. We don't want the sergeant to go home. That's the thing. He goes home. We're going there.
It's a shame they're here because whilst they're here, they're not investigating the crime.
Who said that?
Who said that?
You see that thing I sent you on The Guardian?
What did they say? Did you say that you're not investigating the crime because you're stood here?
Sorry?
Did you just say to someone you're investigating?
No, we never said that. We never said anything.
We need.
haven't spoken to anyone.
And so, who's coming out to speak to them? Who's coming out to speak to these lot? Is there anyone, or is it going to send the PCSO? They're not even police officers. They're not even sending the police. This one. Did you say that you can't investigate it, right? Because you're here? Are you serious? Why are you smiling? Do you think this is funny? So why are you smiling for then? Where do you look behind you? What do you think they're all here for? Do you not think they should be having their dinners? Honestly, this is the problem. And you're not even a police officer. Where are the police? Where are the police? Where are the police? They're scared, that's what. Yeah, let's go. I think we've got to go, Bill. Yeah, we've got to go. Let's go. Come on. On the road. Just bring the whole place to a standstill, mate. Yeah.
Want to start being fucking like that, the cunts?
Community of this town are not getting any information about anything. Nothing. Not one thing is happening in this community in terms of the police to safeguard. They don't care. They literally do not care.
How are you, mate? Yeah, you good? Yeah, good, mate. Good.
Look at the community, look, in the last minute, look at them coming out. Look at them. That's what happens, man. How you doing, mate? All right? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Imagine if this happened every time something happened, yeah? Imagine if this came out every single time and it grew and grew and grew. It wouldn't happen. They fear us. That's the problem. These cunts that walk around doing all this, they need to be feared. They need to fear us, mate. That's the problem here.
That's what we need to do. Every fucking building with them. Same I think every fucking time something happens.
Take this fucking main road and all. Take the main road. We're doing this out of being caring. We're not doing this out of hate. We're doing this out of the fact that we care about the women and children in this community. I'm not even from this community, and I've travelled here because I care that much about it.
Good on you.
Let's go. We'll stand here for a minute. Stand here for a minute. Bring the whole place to a standstill for a minute. Hold it here for a minute. Everyone stay here for a minute. They need to hear it. They don't hear it. Go on. The police need to speak to the community. If you don't speak to the community, this is what happens. If you do not give the information about where these people are, where they're from, and why they've done it, and what you're doing to get them here. No, we're not moving nowhere. We're not going nowhere. Go and get the police. 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 Look at them.
Hundreds here.
Every single time a crime that happens, when a 14-year-old girl is dragged into the woods, this is what needs to happen. When a woman on Brighton Beach... Yeah. My voice going to go. Yeah, Bill, hold that, Louis. I don't know which way around it is.
Go on, I got you.
We are becoming too weak in this country, and this is the first response I've ever seen this quickly. When it comes to our communities, there needs to be an instant response from the police. They are not communicating with you, they are not telling you what's going on, and for that reason, your women and your girls are scared. They have sent the most vulnerable PCSO they can find to try and talk to us. Why don't they send Tommy Pierce? Where's Tommy Pierce? The borough commander that is in charge of this town. Why is Tommy Pierce not come on the internet and come onto the streets and spoken to you? Why has he not told you exactly who it is? Because they know. They knew within 12 hours exactly who did this to that girl down that road. They knew. They know right now. And they know that if they let that information out, what might happen. So how long are they going to wait? They're going to allow the community tensions to rise to absolute boiling point, which already looks like it has. We are demanding a senior police officer comes here right now and gives us an update on what is going on in this town.
Yeah. Yes!
Oh, mate. This is a beautiful, beautiful town. And what happened in the last 4 days ago is one of the worst things I'd imagine has happened in this town pretty much ever. And they are holding complete silence. So just imagine how often this happens and how many times they keep hiding it. The 14-year-old girl that was dragged into the woods and gang raped by 2 Afghanis. What about the girl that was dragged on the beach and gang raped by 2 Afghanis in Brighton?
Fucking animal! Cut them!
They have done this by not communicating with you. The quicker they come down here and they communicate with you and tell you what is actually going on, the women and children and girls can walk freely in this town without thinking that they're going to get gang raped or walking to school or walking home from college. It's unacceptable. And I say, we don't fucking move.
Epson. Yeah, fuck. Oh, mate.
Someone from here should say something.
Yeah.
You need to respond. This is the response. This is the response you need to give.
We'll hold them here.
It's about little girl. Think about this 20-year-old girl. Her whole life is ruined. Her whole life is ruined. And what's happened? 4 days, they're just going, well, we'll let you know. We'll let you know when something goes on. It's not good enough. It's really not good enough. Yeah. I left my bags in the van. Sorry. Yeah.
You're going down here. How serious is that? What's going on?
I'll get live for you, brother. That's what you need. You need chaos for them. I don't normally approach people, mate. No, thank you. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
Some of you concerned parents down here today. If any of you lovely women, parents, grandparents would like to come down and say a piece, we would love.
What you're seeing here is a concerned community. These are not thugs. These are not football hooligans. These are members of this town who are concerned. They want to know what the hell is going on. On Saturday night, a girl was gang raped down that road. And for 4 days, for 4 long days, families in this community have no opportunity to know what is going on.
She's a relative.
I'll have a little walk quick. Fair play, lads. Hello, how you doing? Hello. How you doing? All right, you got an England flag there?
Yeah.
Is that?
Oh, not really living by the
Oh, good. Wait, what, a minute ago?
This lady.
No, don't talk to the press. Don't talk to the press. Thank you. No, listen, it ain't me, it's you lads, mate. It ain't me. And they want answers, that's it.
Have you made a request?
Tommy Pierce, who is the commander. Tommy Pierce, do you know the name, Tommy Pierce? No, he's the borough commander. That's who we want. Tommy Pierce. Tommy Pierce. Tommy Pierce. So we want Tommy Pierce. Anyone that's saying calm doesn't work, what do you want? Women and children start getting hit? Do you want women and children to start getting hit? Do you want these men to end up in jail? Do you want these men to end up in a prison cell? What does that do for the country? It does nothing. It's a long game. Do you think it's about violence now? Do you think it's about committing violence? What is it going to do? You touch these officers, you're going to prison. You hit these officers, you're going to prison. That's not what this is about. Look at them. Look at these community. Look at the community. Look, standing their ground. That's what they're doing. They're not here for violence. They're not here. They want answers. They want answers. Anyone saying violence? Anyone saying violence just wants this to go pear-shaped and get good men put in prison. I'm not going to stand here and let that happen. No chance. We've got a long game. We've got the 16th of May. I need every single man that's standing here today to be in London on the 16th of May. And if they get nicked today because of violence, they ain't coming on the 16th. No chance. Look at these lads. They're going to grow up. Yeah, part of it, boys. Yeah? Don't do anything, lads, all right? All right? Don't get ballied up. That's why they're here. Not here for... Her daughter was in that club that night. They're not here for violence. They're not here. This is because... Do you know why this is happening? Because you guys haven't communicated. No, the police. The police haven't communicated with the public. If you would have told all these people, right, we've arrested these men, they're off the streets, you can all go home, you can all walk the street, you can take your kids to school, your girls can go to college, no problems. This is 2026, you know exactly who's done this, but you're too worried about telling us because we know why.
Enough police here now.
Where do they come from?
Met Police, they are. Oh, okay, maybe not. Sussex Police. This is exactly what you need. You don't need to go mad. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, you do this on a massive scale. We're not doing no harm. You don't do no. And like I said, they can say what they want.
We're not doing no harm, but Billy's got one.
Oh yeah, cheers, bro. Hold that for 1 second, boss, while I have a drink.
20 minutes ago, you couldn't drive it.
Oh, what? Because of the traffic?
Yeah, but only 5 minutes, mate.
Exactly, and that's what it's about.
Yes, Ted. Peaceful protest.
Every time this fella rings me, I'm still talking to
You've got a baby at home, what's the one now going there?
This is exactly what needs to be happening. Nothing needs to escalate. This is sending a message. When they wake up tomorrow morning, a very, very clear message from this community has been sent to the hierarchies of the police force. And that's what it's about. The day will come. Today is not that day. Do not get yourself nicked. Don't get yourself put in prison over this bullshit. Don't let them do it. That's what they want. I've seen it for years. Look how many police they brought out. Can we bring this to an end? Can we bring this to an end? Let's have some information for the public. We can bring this to an end. Okay, then get Tommy Pierce on the phone.
They are, and they put out a press release, and
They
that's
didn't.
what they're saying.
They said nothing.
The problem is they don't know anything.
They don't know who it was.
No, they don't have any suspects.
They don't have any suspects.
No, at the moment they don't have any suspects.
There's 8 cameras in that church.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing, but at the moment they don't have named suspects or anything.
Yeah, I
like
know, but so the public need to know what they look like, so we can identify them in the public eye.
They're not gonna. They don't.
Yeah, but they do that normally.
No, right, so in certain circumstances, you can put out that.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you what we do very quickly.
Yeah.
Just so it doesn't panic anyone.
Yeah.
If you're happy to speak to them, I'm going to withdraw some of my officers so that we're in line with this.
Okay.
They're not going to touch any of
Yeah, and that's good. Yeah. We're not here to touch you. We don't want it to. This is what it's not about.
Just so you know, that's what's going to happen. And then I'll come back and speak to you.
Okay.
We'll keep everyone in line with you.
So they're saying they reckon they don't know. That's what they're saying. Bullshit. No, what it is, what he corrected himself. They ain't got no names. That's what they're saying. So they know who it is, but they're not willing. They're not willing to release the pictures. No, because they're They don't even know their own fucking name. No.
There's a passport. 8 cameras back there. It's been 5 days since it
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
And they know that it was 4 people.
I just spoke to one of the head sheds here, and they said the council have called the police.
Yeah.
So Epsom aren't even here.
Oh, Epsom police. God. The Epsom police aren't even here.
They haven't got
They call. Yeah.
That's why they can't catch 4 rapists.
You can't even comment on that. Can't comment on it because.
So what they're saying is they know who it is and picture, but they're saying they don't know the names of them.
Mate,
I tell you why they don't know the names of them, because they ain't fucking ain't from here. That's why. That's why.
One of them's called Mohammed.
Yeah.
Little boat people, bro. Boat people.
I just hope people don't get bored and go home. This is exactly what needs to happen.
No, fuck the boat people, mate. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
I think you'll be all right. I think you'll have grounds to repeal it if you get a ticket, bruv.
I tell them I'll stop.
To be honest. And this is what's going to start happening everywhere. Yeah. On the 16th of May, mate. I'm telling you, the 16th of May is the day that this
numbers for Dover Saturday.
Oh, it'll be hundreds, mate.
I'm driving.
Hundreds.
Bill can't make up his mind.
Oh.
I've got a motor. I've got 4 seats spare.
Yeah. About the future of our country. What's this one day going to do if we start? On the 16th of May, you'll see a difference. I'm not talking about violence. We're talking about sending a very, 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 very clear message. Yeah, these people have maintained their. That's why they're not rushing in. That's why they're not rushing in, because they can't rush in because people are maintaining their. They're doing what they need to do, standing up for their communities. They know exactly who's done this, and they're not releasing it. They know why. It happened outside of one of our sacred places, a church. This is what it called when you rise up. Because all these people can go home tonight and they can rise up again and rise up again. And then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And then it goes around the whole country and everyone stands up. Everyone sends a clear message. And then you hit them at the voting button on the 7th of May. Then on the 7th of May, they get to wipe them out. Then on the 16th of May, you send another very, very clear message. One that's going to go around the world. Around the world. Yeah. Oh. I don't know what that was. Hey, hey! We'll make it worse. You give them a green light. If they start round, they'll start charging at us.
That lot on that side look like they're clucking for it.
They are. They just come clean out of training.
They're clucking for it, that lot.
Listen, and a couple of hours ago, they were training. And then they bring them up and go, look, we've got a real one. We've got a real one. Quick, get in the cars. Get in the cars. Yeah. Is he?
His league manager's Brighton and Albion fucking police.
What? Which keeper? Yeah. So he knows.
He's Brighton.
Fucking hell. And he knows what happened in Brighton. There you go.
They thought we were going to move back though. That's the best thing about it.
No,
they thought we were going to move off this junction.
Hours is because what's happening right now is standing the ground. It's a long game. This ain't about rushing in and getting the old Bill to fight back, getting the police to rush in and start hitting people. All these good men will end up in prison. They're all end up arrested. We've got a 16th of May to deal with. Ain't about now. What's happening right now is exactly what needs to happen. Look, English and British men, look at them. They've been here for 2 hours, standing their ground. They ain't moving. And the only reason they haven't charged anyone is because these lads have done the respectful thing and stayed still, stood their ground. There's a time and a place for what needs to happen, and today ain't the time or the place. Simple as that. It's simple as that.
About whether suspects have been identified, apprehended, or whether there is any ongoing risk to the public. The absence of detail has led to widespread speculation, misinformation, and growing unease.
Some information to say whether it is the ethnicity, it could be anything. My daughter goes there. What do you mean don't? Don't keep telling me don't. I don't give a fuck.
Monsters, 4 monsters dragged a 20-year-old girl off the street and gang raped her for 2 hours. Think of that ordeal. 2 hours. Gang raped for 2 hours. Think of how long. I've been here just over 2 hours. Okay.
I don't know, I can't find him.
What does he look like?
He's wearing all black.
Just grips it. That young girl over there, all red marks down her neck, scratch marks, he just grips her up.
What? Ain't the... Yeah.